Hey beloveds, happy summer solstice. Get over to my website at thechildoflight.com. Again, that's thechildoflight.com. Use my coupon code summer solstice and get 21% off until July 4th. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your general read for the week of July 1st through the 7th. First week of July, it's going to be in the area of love. We're going to do a in a relationship version and a singles version, okay? I'll put the timestamp here if you're only here for the singles version. I will say though, if you're in a relationship and you are thinking about getting out of it, go ahead and stick around for the singles reading because it could speak to you as well. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It's general, so feel free to check out the other signs if it does not resonate with you, okay? Now, energy is fluid, always, always. So we are reading for the first week of July, but it could definitely go before or after. And I'm going to be reading from the perspective of Gemini because this is a Gemini reading. However, the roles may be switched, so feel free to take the energy and put it wherever you see fit. All right, let's go into it. As I situate in my chair here. The Sun. We're doing relationship first. I don't know if I already said that. If you're in a relationship, this is your reading, boo. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Hanged Man in the reverse position with the Queen of Swords. So, and the Nine of Swords. Both of you seem to be focused on the same thing, whether it's this relationship, or just the stress of life or the stress of the relationship. Both of you seem to be focused on the same thing. That's what's coming through at the bottom of the deck. How they feel about you is the Sun in the reverse position. So either you're making them sad, they're making you sad, or it could be a situation where children are involved. If children have recently left the home, it could be a period, I'm hearing nesting period for some of you, and y'all are trying to get through this with one another. Or it could be a period where, unfortunately, someone may have recently lost a child, okay? They feel either, again, that you're making them sad or they're making you sad or that you're sad, okay? Especially when it comes to the sadness and depression, they feel like you've hit like a low state for whatever reason. What you want is coming through the Death in reverse, and what they want is coming through the Five of Pentacles in reverse. And I say it at the same time because it's kind of mirroring each other in the same way, but in different ways. It looks like you both want the same thing. You just have different ways of going about it, or different. So like you both want the same thing, but like as the Five of Pentacles is the minor and the Death is the major, it's like for you, it seems to be much more of a focus than it is for them, even though it's the same thing, right? You don't want it to end. They don't want it to end. You don't want to leave anyone out in the cold. They don't want to leave anyone out in the cold. Now, it also could be because this, for some of you, is dealing with children, they may feel like you don't want any more children, and you may not want any more children, because when you have a Death in reverse, you don't have a rebirth. Whereas the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, they actually want more children and feel like you don't, or maybe you don't. Maybe this is an open conversation you've already had. That's only going to be for some of you. Anyway, it does seem to be that you really want things to stay the same. You're fine. You're fine in the relationship. You don't want to leave it, but you really want it to stay the same, okay? They don't want to also leave the relationship, but it looks like they may want some change, okay? When it comes to the combined energy, you've got the Five of Cups in the reverse position. So you're there for each other. Both of you seem to be very there for each other when it comes to change, when it comes to responsibility, when it comes to anything that you have to go through. You recognize that you have one another. So for all your faults and weaknesses, at least you find strength in one another. Okay. The Justice in the reverse position is coming through as what's hidden in the relationship. So there could be some lies going on underneath the surface. Not sure how much of a lie it is, because it looks like the truth is known and just not being spoken on, if that makes sense. It could be some legal situations that are about to take place that are coming up. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely a legal situation that's about to come up. Okay. For others of you, it's lies. Okay. It's outright lies and injustices that are being done behind closed doors. And I think what I'm kind of feeling is that someone's been trying to convince themselves or gloss over the subject, convince themselves it's not actually happening. There's a lot of red flags going on here, but they know, everybody knows what you don't know, and everybody's not speaking on it, They know that you know that they don't know that you know, because you think they don't know, but they know. In the outcome, you've got the King of Cups in the reverse position. This is probably why nobody's saying anything about it, because it's kind of fallen on deaf ears. Either someone doesn't want to hurt the other person's feelings, or there seems to be a lack of understanding of where the other person is coming from, or they understand if it is a situation where there is some shady shit going on in the background and the other person knows about it, and yet you may be dealing with a narcissist or somebody that just is never going to take accountability. The reason that things are not being spoken is because it does appear to be a codependent relationship, and everybody is fine with the way that it is as long as they have somebody. It's that thing that, I would rather be with somebody than be alone, no matter what that means for me. I'm not saying that's for everybody. This is a general reading, but that does appear to be a scenario here. And with the King of Cups in the reverse position, it's going to be an emotionally manipulative situation if it does get confronted, which is probably why it's just better to leave it alone, because somebody has decided, you know what? Especially when it comes to the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position, money doesn't seem to be much of an issue in this particular reading, and so it's a lot of things that you'll put up with in that space as long as your basic needs and financial needs and things like that are being taken care of. There's a lot that people will overlook whenever it comes to being financially stable and being able to financially depend on somebody. Okay, when your livelihood literally depends on it, it's a lot that people are willing to overlook in that space, and that's what I'm seeing here for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, it's simply that someone doesn't really understand what the other person is going through. And for still others of you, there's a lot of emotional need that one person is needing from the other, okay, especially in this changes and situations, especially if it has to do with children. And this could be not even children directly, but let's say someone is going through the change of life or having a midlife crisis. Let's say somebody is having erectile dysfunction or menopause or something like that. They're going through a lot of changes, and the outcome is a definite, that's what's going on with the imbalance, okay, the hormonal imbalance and the chemical imbalance within the physical body. This happens with age, and your partner is needing you, and or vice versa, and this is understood, and that's going to be done at this time. Okay, all right, let's go into some clarifiers here. Let's clarify the Death in the reverse position in regards to what you want first. Five of Wands. Gemini, you have a deep need to for things to be confronted. You don't want to end anything, but you do want to confront something. Yeah. You want to confront imbalance. the things that you have been blocking off or putting in sort of the background or kind of suppressing for whatever reason, whether it's your own emotions or the other person's or not being comfortable with their actions or whatever this is, you do want to confront it. It looks like you're scared. You're scared to confront something. It looks like you're scared to say something out loud. You're scared that you'll be cut out or that they'll be cut out, or they'll cut themselves out. Let's do the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, because oddly enough, your energies are mirroring. Neither one of you want to leave, but there does need to be there's some things that need to be addressed. The Sun, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Swords. They have what they're wanting. Okay, so they're either dreaming about what makes them happy because they're not happy in the current situation, even though they don't want to leave, or they want more suitors. They think that more suitors would make them happy because they're not being fulfilled in this relationship. That's not necessarily the case, but it does need to be addressed and spoken about because it's causing lies. This is what's in the hidden position. There's something here that is hurting the relationship and it's not being addressed. And you're mirroring each other in very different ways, but the energy is the same. King of Pentacles in the reverse position. Yeah, there is definitely an imbalance going on here. There's some insecurities that are making someone sad. Okay, they feel like you're insecure. And this could be, with this Knight of Pentacles here, they feel like you're insecure, or vice versa. You feel like they're insecure when really you're at work. They're thinking you're somewhere else. So this could be actually happening, or this could be a fear. Like if they're not looking to go anywhere, they're not looking outside of the relationship, but what's hurting the relationship is you truly think that they're out there getting other people or doing other people or doing other things or whatever they say, something opposite of what they say they're doing, okay? Now remember, you can plant so many seeds to make something actually happen. I'm not saying it's anybody's fault if someone is cheating on you, but you can accuse a person so much where they finally just take the sort of mentality of like, you know what, if you're going to keep accusing me of this, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm not agreeing. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that's a real thing. So be careful of the seeds that you plant if that latter scenario is resonating with you. Let's look at the Justice in the reverse position. This could be somebody that's actually married. So if you're in a relationship with somebody, this could definitely be somebody that's already married to someone else and already going through a divorce or trying to keep it under wraps, or they have commitment somewhere else. That's only for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, you may be lying to yourself about how much this person loves you and how committed they are to you, or vice versa. You could be lying to yourself thinking that this person isn't committed and they don't love you, trying to convince yourself that this person doesn't really love you or committed to you, and they are. But there is some lies going on here in the area of commitment and love. And it's hidden. It hasn't been spoken about. Now, that doesn't mean everybody doesn't know. It just means it hasn't been outright addressed. And once again, nobody wants to walk away from this situation or this relationship. They want to find balance. They want to find equality. They want to find compromise. Just some things that need to be addressed, okay? Dragonling Garden, a new world is born. Honest conversations are that's gonna switch this. Also, there's some major changes going on here. Major changes. Depending on how it's perceived and received is going to depend on which way it goes, but either way, it's going to be new. Handle exes, old hurts, and unresolved things. Deal with your drama. Yes, I'm keeping it PG because some people's kids jump on here. Okay, so because I really want to get out some other decks, but maybe not. So deal with your drama, handle exes, old hurts, and unresolved issues. Now, when it comes to here, that could be what all this is. This could be an ex that's causing all this drama just because they feel away. They want you to feel away. And if you don't feel away, they're trying to make issues. Get all in or get out. Get all in or get out. Honest conversations need to be had. Somebody, yep. And that's what's wanting to be confronted here. You want to confront this because you don't feel like they're all in. The Emperor in the reverse position with the Death in the reverse position, Two of Swords in the upright, Five of Wands in the upright. You don't feel like they're all in. You want more. You need more. You're scared to address it because you're scared that they're going to leave. You can't do that. You can't do that. If it doesn't get, what they say, closed mouths don't get fed. All right, let's pick this up and we're going to go into the singles reading. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. July 1st through the 7th. Singles. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups in the reverse position with the Prince of Pentacles in the reverse position and the Eight of Cups in the reverse position. You got to get back out there, Gemini. You got to try again. I don't know what's going on with you, but it looks like you don't want to try again, or you're spending too much time on things that coulda, shoulda, woulda, never was, never will be. Gone. Just like, let's move. Okay? For the future love, you've got the Chariot in the reverse position. Look, Gemini, you are caught up on things that shoulda, woulda, coulda, never will be, okay? No. The person that is your ex for a reason in this case. That's not always the case, but it is in this case. Sometimes it's worth giving something another chance. In this case, it's not. It's not. I don't even need to read all of these cards to tell you that, okay? The person that's coming is a person you've already been with or been friends with or had feelings for or whatever. It's stuck. It's stagnant. It's staying there. Okay. The person is no better off today than the day that y'all left each other. They're no further along in their journey than the day y'all met. Okay. The first time. Than the day you left. The first time, second time, third time. For some of you, this is an on and off again relationship. The attraction in the Four of Pentacles in the reverse position is feeling like you have no control when you're around this person. It's just kind of like what's available. It's convenient. Okay? The person's personality, they never want to take accountability. They never want to take responsibility. They're very carefree. They don't really hold you like up. You know, I'm not saying everyone should be held on a pedestal, but to your person, like your person should want to hold you higher than they hold just regular people. And that's not what's going on here. This person is a little bit selfish. Okay? The challenges is rising to the occasion. That's the challenge. The challenge is being better, being grown, being mature, growth. And that's what's missing, okay? The advice is to let it end. Be done with it. Be done with it. The reason why you're not manifesting the person that you want is because you haven't cut off this past relationship, whatever this is. You're still accepting texts from them. You still giving up the When things get desperate, when you feel a little bit like, baby, get some batteries. Get some batteries. No. No. And how y'all are going to meet? Convenience and being out of batteries. That's how y'all meet. Every time you're too lonely or they're too lonely. Alcohol, liquid courage, and no batteries. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's do the Chariot first. The Hermit in the reverse position. You have to break away from them. You have to break that connection. You have to cut it off. It's holding you back. Okay? You're not spending time in contemplation. You're not spending enough time alone. You're not spending enough time to get to know yourself. Let's do the Four of Pentacles. You think that they understand you? They know you and you know them. But just because you don't want to take the time to get to know somebody else doesn't necessarily make this person good for you. You understand me? With the Queen of Wands. Single, always gonna be single. With this person is not giving you anything and you're not giving them anything. You just keep going right back to being single. This person does not view you or you them as something solid, as someone that they want to build a relationship with. So if you're a man watching this reading and you're attracted to women, this person does not view you. You don't view them as wife material, or they don't view you as husband material. Whoever you are watching this reading, y'all don't see, this person doesn't see you in their future as filling that position, and or vice versa. The Page of Swords in a reverse position, the Seven of Cups in the upright, and the Sun in the upright. Like I said, this person does not want to settle down, period. But you keep going back to them. You keep batteries. Rechargeable, Energizer, Duracell, good batteries, not dollar store batteries. That's why you're out of batteries late at night, because you don't have the rechargeable kind or whatever is going on. No. The Magician. This is a challenge. You keep manifesting this person. You keep manifesting this person to come back into your sphere. Stop it. Just stop it. They're not it for you. They are never going to give you what you are giving them. And what's worse is they have shown you exactly who and what they are and who and what they are about, and you keep trying to convince yourself that it's something that it ain't. Cut it and get back out there. Just because this person has been like this doesn't mean the next person will. Okay? But you got to get away from this repetitive, ugly cycle to get to the new person. See? Two of Cups in reverse position. You've got to break this off. Even though y'all are not official, even though it's only sometimes and sometimes, you only text them whenever you're feeling away, or they only text you when they're feeling away, or you only respond to their text whenever you're feeling, whatever the case is, you're holding on to those threads. You're keeping that connection solid, or at least solid enough where they keep it. You got to break it off. Break it off so that you can present yourself fully to other people and they will see you fully. Fated events, the Wheel of Fortune, get back out there and it's going to happen for you. Two of Swords, Six of Swords, Two of Swords. You got to cut it off. Move away from them. Move your energy and your thought process. Stop. And who cares? Who is asking me what they feel about me? Who gives a damn? They don't feel, who cares what they feel about you? They are not thinking about you. And when they are, they're thinking one thing. Stop worrying about what they're thinking about. Worry about what you need, what's good for you. You're not a victim. Okay? Stop it. Oh, they did me like this, or they did, or they, You can't control what they do and how they react to you, but you keep accepting it, and that's your fault. Focus on what you are, who you are, what is good about you, and what you know you are worth. Independent and free. Break it off so that you can be independent, free, bold, seductive, beautiful, free, completely single, completely free. That's when your person is going to find you. The real one, not this one. All right? That's what I have for you, Gemini. I love you very much. Oh, wait. We're going to get a couple of these. I still love you very much, but we're going to get a couple of these. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your ish. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. What I just say. It's your fault for allowing them to continue to have rule over you. It's your fault for continuing to allow them in so that they can disrupt what you got going. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on. Take a shot. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Take 1, maybe 2, and move on. What I say, liquid courage and lack of batteries, lack of good batteries. The dollar store batteries are not going to work for you right now. I'll see you next time.